I have children and grandchildren, and I want this planet to be in a good place for them. My grandchildren are going to be alive after the year 2100, so I want this to be in a good place. FMC is an agricultural sciences company. We make synthetic and biological crop protection products. We have some specific goals and targets to reduce our environmental footprint, to make sure our employees are safe, and that we innovate products that are more sustainable. BDP and FMC have been partners for a long time, and when we were approached about the idea of doing a joint project together to see if we can identify ways to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, we were very excited about it.
One of the things that we've been trying to do for a while is to quantify our Scope 3 emissions, which are the indirect emissions that a company produces. Our goals were to put a number to our carbon emissions from our supply chain. FMC supply chain is extremely complex. We're a global company. Prior to this, we had no idea how much we were emitting from, logistical travel. So this was a good first step.
The LEARN project empowers businesses to measure their emissions, take a look at their emission impact and their carbon footprint for their business, and really analyze and see how they can look for more efficiencies in their business processes. The bare minimum that we wanted to achieve with the project was to look at FMC's trade lanes. We selected 4 trade lanes, and we wanted to measure the emissions and validate those measurements. So that was the initial thought process, and then we grew the project from there.
We learned lots from this project. Firstly, was just being able to put a number onto the carbon emissions from our supply chain. One interesting fact was that all but one of the routes that we studied in this pilot were below the Clean Cargo Working Group average emissions, which was great news for FMC, and we're really excited about that.
When we took the project the next step further and looked at the alternate trade lane options, all but 2 of the alternate trade lanes saw a reduction of emissions.
We found out that if we were to switch to these more carbon efficient routes, we would save up to 38% in carbon emissions for the organization. I think definitely having this information changes the conversation a little bit around making decisions about logistics. It's a great first step.
So we had a great working relationship with BDP. They were very proactive and took the initiative to come to us with this project, and then working with them throughout the project was fabulous.
BDP was great in helping us spearhead this project and keeping us on track and letting us know what they needed from us and at what time, so it was a great experience working with them.